Hello, welcome back. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Brandon.
So Brendan, so you're telling me you got hold up with computer graphics
Yep.
for what class?
Computer graphics. The class is called computer
Oh, I think
graphics.
so. We actually doing graphic. What kind of graphics are you doing?
Specifically, it's a final project we have to do. So the purpose of computer graphics is just to teach pretty much coders how to create like.
Oh, so I'm here for
animations or
warning.
something like that from scratch.
I don't know if anyone can see. So the LED lights are on. I plugged it in, press power button, and I can't change it. So
Well, can you just
Pl-
turn the power button off?
I did.
And this just. And this is why I'm the technology person, y'all.
All right, you're fine.
I meant unplug, like
Oh,
completely unplug. Can you?
Well, yeah, I plugged it. Well, I plugged it back in, and I was like, oh, it works.
Yeah, but still, at the same time, it's one of those things where it's just like, if something isn't like changed, it might be one of those things where it's. However, if you're watching this from at home, my suggestion, just listen to this like it's a podcast, and we should be fine. Okay.
Yes.
So if anyone's prone to seizures,
Just wear sunglasses.
No, just look away from the screen.
Yeah.
Just look away from the screen. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
But no. For computer graphics, basically it's just creating. We're supposed to create like an animation or something like that. So I'm trying to make. It's due next week.
Animation.
But I'm like also at the point where it's near the end of the semester, and I'm kind of at the point where I'm just like,
Speaking of animation, so for my digital production class, so our final project is making a movie.
Yeah. How long is this movie supposed to be?
Because
is this like a short video or a movie?
Like it's like 6 minutes, but I'm gonna push it to 7 minutes. So, but guess what I'm doing?
What?
So what have I been doing for the past 3 years?
Marvel stuff.
Well, okay, no.
Oh, are you gonna make a movie based off of this?
No, our characters.
Oh.
Yes. So
okay, I'm stupid. That's the
Yes,
reason why I
you
didn't
are.
get it. Okay.
Yes,
Well,
so
I'm smarter than you, but I'm also stupid.
yes. So the title is so I'm partnering up with my friend, and he had a different idea. So our teacher told us to combine our stories. So our movie is going to take place during Christmas. It's going to be called Reluctant Christmas: The Multiverse War.
Okay.
Yes. You might get in a firestorm. I already have Jael scene
Okay.
finished. Yeah.
It's honestly like very hard. If you're making a movie completely on your own, like the storyline and everything.
Yep.
That's hard to do.
Yes.
Especially if it's by yourself, because most people they think you have like screenwriters and like all that stuff. Nope, you have to make that yourself. Oof.
Yes.
Good luck with that one.
Thank you.
I always wanted to learn how to like edit videos like really well. Like I see some people do, like that's those like special effects that some people see on YouTube, and I really do like. But I have a MacBook. Oh,
I mean, I'm using MacBook to edit. I mean, like, what do you mean?
No, but I'm actually getting a PC now.
Wait, game PC?
Well, I'm building it from scratch.
Oh yeah, okay, so
I
continue. No, I'll say
just to tell my story first before we start cutting each other off for the next 40 minutes.
Yeah,
because that is what this is evolved.
Oh wait, also no, this part name is WSR. There's showing person. This December 10th, we're having a WICR event in the McGrath room. It's a contest about we talk about our shows. We compete against other people with different topics, and also like you get to roast each other, or there's a challenge where you have to do a quick summary of your show.
Oh, it's pretty much our show.
Yeah, December 10th.
Two nerds of different types just talk.
I'll let you know that the time. Remember, sophomore year, I was able to make it, but you couldn't. You had class.
Yeah. What time is it? What day is the 10th?
Jason, December 10th.
Wait, why are we asking? There's something called
the WSCR event. What day is? What's the time on that?
It's Friday, right?
Friday, but I'm not sure what time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to hold on. He's coming in.
Well, the WICR event that's happening on December 10th. What time is that?
December 10th. I believe you're talking about the festive frequencies,
yeah.
Right? I believe that's December 5th.
I thought it was 10th.
Really? I believe it's the 5th. I could be wrong. I'm going to double check. I believe it's December 5th. That's what we've been talking about.
That's Sunday.
December 5th is Sunday?
That's a later issue.
So it might be a 10th then.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe.
We're trying to get this all figured out.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll let
no,
you know in a second.
fair
Alright.
enough. Anyways, back to my story,
Yes.
which I've been trying to get on for
I'm
the past
sorry.
3 minutes. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm a computer science major, and people and I'm specifically going to game development. And a lot of people assume you have like all these like big gaming PCs that people built from scratch, and like all this stupid hardware stuff. I was working with a MacBook for 4 years straight in terms of like.
So have I, man. So have I.
But the thing is, you have video editing stuff that you can do. I have to run things on Unity and Xcode and everything else. So for me, it's a lot more taxing on my MacBook computer, and something if I want to go into the field, I'm gonna need a better computer.
I told you, like, if you want to borrow my external graphics card, I'll be happy to give.
So
borrow it.
yeah. So what happened was, for Christmas, I do want a PC, like, but not like one of those. But I was like asking around with my friends who like built PCs overall, and they're like, it's better to build from scratch. And
I'm
that's
saying Mike
something
and Thomas told you that.
Tom primarily was the one who was helping me through this stuff. Actually, Tom completely helped me through that
Yeah.
stuff. Tom's my roommate,
Yes.
who's like very good with like building computers and all that stuff. You can honestly build it within like 30 minutes.
I built a PC with Mike last year.
So I sat down and I got like a budget from my mom, and I just ordered the parts on Cyber Monday, because the thing was, for me, I was just like,
My Overwatch teammate.
yeah. My mom didn't want to spend that much money, and she's like, just get the parts to me by Cyber Monday so I can order everything on sale.
What graphics card did you get?
I have.
Is it a NVIDIA card or AMD?
Hold on, I can check, because I made a Google Docs of everything that I shared to my mom. Hold on, where is it?
Like Intel processor, like, or is it
It's the GPU, right?
GPU? Yeah. So NVIDIA
Okay,
or AMD.
honestly, and the thing about if you build a PC by yourself, you can replace a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
The GPU graphics card I got was an MSI.
NVIDIA or AMD?
Computer video graphic cards, GeForce GTX 1050.
NVIDIA GeForce of what number?
1050 Ti.
1050 Ti.
I was asking my
Not bad. I think that's a very old card.
The thing is, it's just like the reviews I saw, all of them said it was a really good one. And the thing is, I'm not buying an $1,000 graphics card when I don't need it.
It's $3,000 actually. That's what we have in the gaming lab, the 3080s.
Yeah. The thing is, it's just, this is like a starter thing for me. And while, yes, I'm going to have to work on a lot of this stuff, it's still very good for me to do.
Yeah.
Just because it's serviceable and it's passable and it's something I can play with a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Also, it will help when you get a job, like you use that.
Yeah, once I get a job, I could just use the money I have, and then if I want to upgrade my computer setup, all I have to do is replace certain parts. Yeah, and that's all I need.
It's weird how building a PC is cheaper than getting a laptop.
Oh no, here's the thing: it is 100%.
Yeah,
especially if you know what parts to get, and it's depending on what's like type of computer you want, because people think it's easier.
Also, the chip shortage.
Yeah, people think getting it pre-built is easier, and like it is, but at the same time,
but it's more fun to build.
But the thing is, a pre-built is easier to get, but it's more expensive than like getting an actual computer.
Yeah,
in terms of that stuff, honestly, in terms of what I got, it might have been a bit better just to get the pre-built, but like, nah, I'm not a coward. But yeah, no, I'm actually getting a real PC, and I can use. Actually, before I had a MacBook, I had this I had another laptop, which then went to absolute poop.
Mm-hmm.
And then going from there, I just got the MacBook, which I was using for college, and I don't know how I did so well in my classes with just the MacBook, because running Unity on a Mac is awful.
I heard Unity is easier to run on a Mac than Unreal Engine.
It 100% is.
But the thing is,
easier. Here's the thing: Unity is 100% easier to run than Unreal Engine on a MacBook. Thing is, my Mac, I don't have a desktop MacBook, because that's different.
Yeah,
I have a laptop MacBook, which isn't as good as a desktop.
I told you, I could let you borrow my external GPU.
Yeah, here's the thing. It's a memory issue as well for me.
Oh yeah, it's like it takes a lot less. Oh yeah, but it's like Unreal Engine. Like when I want to be a computer science major in game design, when I download Unreal Engine, I'm like, I'm gonna make a new Batman Arkham game. You
have such
great
ideas at first, but if you don't have any idea what to do, it's painful. My God,
tutorials on YouTube were so useless.
But the thing is, it's useless if you don't understand the first thing about
Also,
coding.
Unreal Engine kept crashing so many times. The fans were so loud that it made a noise. I'm like, I don't think that's supposed to happen.
So it's really just playing around with it and then figuring out what works. And obviously, when you're going into game design, you are working on a team, and that team will ultimately help build the product, and they can see what stuff you didn't see
we could play more games on higher settings.
and everything else. And yeah, exactly.
All right, I gotta tell you my story. So during the Thanksgiving break, so I had like a full beard, and my mom hated it. Like I shaved the neck part, but I made it even, but my mom hated it. I'm like, okay, how we have a deal? What we want for Christmas? Like anything. I'm like, I'm like anything. And my sister Julia shouts out, he wants a PS5, a Nintendo Switch, and a PC. Okay, I was like, okay, but PS5 is impossible to get. Well, a PC, yes, I want to build a PC. So I might get a PC for Christmas, but like, I don't know. I know what parts I need. Well, graphics card. Here's a tip. I'm Micro Center. If you go online for a graphics card, they would only show the old ones. They don't show. They have them in stock, but you have to go in person. To stop scalpers from obtaining them.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I'm going for the NVIDIA 1660 Super or a 1650. Just a cheap card that has good performance for me to run GTA, Borderlands 3, or also to edit videos as well.
Like, and also here's the thing about why I got the graphics card I did. I had a budget of like $1,500, and the thing was, that's buying all the parts.
Would you use Newegg or like Honey for deals?
Hell no, I don't have that.
Honey is free. It gives you a promo code.
We're not sponsored. Do you think I'm gonna plug them? No, I am not.
Yes. Also, if Honey wants to sponsor this episode, I would move.
That's the day Honey sponsors a college show. I will throw myself out this window.
Coca-Cola sponsors Iona. We have an esports gaming lab. I mean, like, yo, Honey, if you want to sponsor us, I mean, please.
But no, I didn't. I got most of my stuff off of Amazon actually, and since it was Cyber Monday, I got deals off of that. But the thing was, in terms of like the graphics card, I only had so much money left. Because keep in mind, I didn't want to like do things halfway. I want to actually get something that was decently good for the first setup. The monitor didn't matter. The keyboard and the mouse didn't matter. I could just replace that whenever. The case for me didn't matter. I think I got a good looking. I think I got like a serviceable one that honestly looks fine. And then I was getting some parts that my roommate Tom had. In terms of the graphics cards, the only thing I had in mind was just like, okay, it has to be fine. And my mom said, don't cut it close.
This is the piece of parts some good parts I found there too.
Yeah.
I put on Amazon list.
Yeah, honestly, for me, like in terms of building a hold on,
That's
I'm gonna pull up my
That's the most expensive card.
yeah, I'm gonna pull up my list again because I sent the Amazon links to my mom as well. So initially, the thing is, the card that I did get for the graphics card I have is honestly like somewhere between $350 and $400.
The graphics card.
Yeah, which is still good. But the thing is, I saw graphics cards that were there for like $1,000.
Yeah.
And I'm not spending that much money on a graphics card.
Yeah, like at 3080 is like $2,000, and
the thing is, there's no point for me to get that. I'm not. Okay, Brandon, calm down. Words. There is no point for me to get a huge graphics card when I'm not particularly one that cares about seeing things in HD 750, whatever.
Also,
people who care about that get the better graphics card.
TV. I have regular 1080p to TV. Like I'm always adjusting my settings just to as long as the game looks good and runs well.
Yeah,
I'm fine. I don't care, but I'm not the one who puts on high settings. I don't do that.
Yeah, and the thing is, I had my friend kind of directly
to play Titanfall 2 on the Mac.
Yeah, but I had
at low settings.
Exactly.
At 60 FPS, shockingly.
Yeah, but the thing is, my friend also helped me with like getting a good CPU, a good motherboard, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Just
Intel's
and getting to pair everything. So the money I had left was yes, it was a sizable amount. But at the same time, everything in between was like, okay, just go for the $350, $400 one because the other ones were like $600, $800. And I promised my mom I wouldn't cut.
Do you have?
What
processor? And like an Intel i5 or i7 or i9?
Which was you mean CPU?
CPU, yeah.
Like
in our Macs we have Intel, and in the Game Labs we have Intel i7.
Yeah, this is a Ryzen. This is the Ryzen.
All right, not bad.
This is the Ryzen 5.
Yeah, Ryzen 5, the good processor. Ryzen is good, but their graphics cards are fine because they're like the cheap version of
Yeah,
NVIDIA.
it's just a CPU, which is why I got the other graphics card.
But the problem is their program. Because I experienced some experience with their program. The program is it's so hard. It's difficult. Like NVIDIA is easier. Like the NVIDIA's drivers are easier than AMD's drivers.
Say that again.
NVIDIA's drivers are easier than AMD's drivers.
No idea what that means.
Like,
I'm a CS person, but my specialty is in software, not hardware.
The settings for the driver settings for the graphics card, like that allows you that you can record your gameplay.
Yeah.
And you can adjust the screen resolution. It helps you everything.
It's easier to do it in one situation than the other.
Yeah, like one company's program is better than the other.
Yeah, that's obviously if you're looking to do that type of stuff, which I'm not.
Yeah.
Unless I want to get into that, in which case I will probably not be popular. It'd just be like a fun side thing.
Yeah.
And I'll just be streaming with a friend.
Oh yeah, I plan to stream as well because I tried streaming on my Mac with my PlayStation because I was playing.
Yeah, that does not
I
work.
was playing a game on my PlayStation. I was using my Mac as a camera, and I had a virtual background because my room is messy, and the frame rate was so bad. Like I couldn't load things. I'm like, screw this.
Yeah, you need to have a good setup, especially if you're trying to record something. I know, like for some games, on like the PS4, which is what you have, because let's be real here, I have not met anyone that has a PS5.
My roommate does.
I will be stealing it tonight.
Yeah, here's the thing. So he has a friend who scalps consoles.
I will be stealing that PS5.
Have you looked in console room? Your PS5's in there.
Yeah, because again, this is a college.
I'll be happy.
We're able to get a lot of this stuff.
I honestly, if there was no one there, I'd be like,
yeah. The problem is when you're trying to commercially get a PS5 now, because it's keep in mind it's specifically the PS5. It's so popular.
Yeah, Xboxes
People
are easy to find.
Yeah, Xboxes are easy to find because they're Xboxes. You know they make a lot of PS5s though. For some reason, nothing.
Yeah. Even like my mom said that she saw some at Walmart online, but it's $1,000 because they're selling it. The Walmart sells it in a bundle. It comes with 2 controllers, 2 games, and a few months of PS Plus. But like, I just want the system and the controller.
Okay.
Like, it's so impossible. It's so hard. Like, and at this point, these scalpers are actually lowering their cost to $1,000 to $750 because they're losing money. Because no one's like, people are stop buying them. But like, yeah, I'm not paying that much. Like an iPhone doesn't even cost that much.
Which iPhone?
Like the 11.
Yeah, the 11 doesn't cost much because that's an older model.
Yeah, 12 is around 1,000. Like,
yeah, but that's an excessive amount.
Yeah.
The thing is, why would? Okay, this is another thing. Why would you buy an iPhone when it comes out when you know it's gonna be $1,000 and you know a couple of years from now when you're actually gonna need a phone, that phone's gonna be devalued to the price where your old phone is.
That's why I got the 11. So.
That's why I have like the iPhone XR still.
Yeah, I was like, that's what it's 12. I'm like,
no,
that's like $1,000. Like,
why would you need a $1,000 phone that you could drop to the ground?
11 and 12 are the same thing. The only difference is the camera.
Why would you need a $1,000 phone that you could go drop to the ground? Like, oops, ooh, I just dropped my phone.
Meg.
Yeah,
hi Meg.
She's friends.
I know.
But it's one of those situations where it's just like, why would you waste $1,000 on something that you can break so easily? Why not spend that money like I did on a PC that you're not going to move?
Years ago, when my sister got the iPhone XR, first day she came home, the back was all scratched up. I'm like, Mom,
how?
I don't know. I'm like, Mom, she had a kid. Mom, Julia, she's like, why?
Yeah.
And my sister came back home. Mom was like, what's this? From the first day.
What was it?
It was like a bunch of scratches.
How did she get that many scratches?
I'm the only one who takes care of my phone.
Thing is,
my sister had to get her phone.
First rule of getting a phone: get a case with it and put it on right away.
Also, my sister, her case is broken.
Then get another case. Cases aren't that expensive.
Had to replace twice.
Let me guess. Did you drop it both times?
No. A few times her phone was taken away. And by accident, my mom dropped it. 6 times, or like just and like it doesn't pay.
This is why I like OtterBox because nothing ever breaks, and it's nice.
Yeah, also, like all their screens are scratched. Like, and Mom's like, I mean, even my old iPhone 7, Mom's like, "How is your screen so nice?" Like, I actually take care of my phone.
Yeah, I was about to say, Longs. Yeah, Haha, funny story. I take care of my phone.
Yeah. Except what annoys me is that they include the brick charger because they want to be carbon free or something.
Yeah, some companies are going that route.
Yeah.
And obviously, companies will do what they want in order, because I don't want to get into capitalism.
Yeah, no, we're not.
Capitalism is something very, very.
We are not getting into politics right here. We are not.
Well, I would get into politics, but not capitalism, because capitalism is something that like I don't really like fully grasp, even though my dad's a banker and like he knows a lot of like the investment stuff and whatnot. But then I'm sitting here like I'm not knowledgeable about that, and if I'm not knowledgeable about that, I am not going to talk about it.
So back to PC. So I told my mom like, Mom, only want one thing is a PC, and on Christmas it'll be fun because it's different parts. I get to build it on Christmas Day.
Yeah, I have zero idea how to build it, so I'm having my friend make it.
I thought it was hard, but then when I did the PC building contest with Mike, I was partnered up with Mike. I was like,
yeah, it's not that hard, but the thing is, I do not have the first idea of how to even start. And that is the issue, my friend.
YouTube.com, search box, building a PC. Enter.
Yeah, here's the thing. This is Siri.
My AI has a mind of its own.
No, not AI. It's just voice. It's just your voice command activated.
I didn't say hey Siri.
But you were very loud.
But I didn't say her name.
Or you said Google.
It's not Google. This is Siri.
Well, you said okay, or like go to Google or something like that. You said something that said
go to YouTube.com and enter a search bar. Type in how to build a PC.
Bro, might have been set off just by that.
Yeah, I tried. Yeah.
See?
Yeah. So yeah, building PC is a lot of fun. Like gives you so many opportunities. Like also our school accounts are Microsoft accounts, so like it'll be easier just to use. But I'm not sure. Like if I do get PC, I'm not sure if I want to take it to my dorm or leave it at home. But I know some students, including Mike and Thomas, they have their PCs with them.
Yeah. Thing is, I would want my PC in my dorm.
You would?
Yeah, especially because the parts I gotta come in on the 9th, I think my mom's gonna bring them here to have my roommate help me build it. So I'm gonna get it before Christmas.
Why build on Christmas?
Because I don't know how to build it, and I don't want to screw it up. So and the parts are gonna come in on the 9th. Anyways, or all the parts will be in by the 9th, and honestly, and my mom was just like, "Your roommate can help you build it." I'm like, "Yep."
When PC comes in, please text me because I want to see it as well.
I'll let you know. Maybe I'll show you the finished product.
Okay. No, I'm looking over like, oh hey man, what's up? Is your PC ready?
I'm gonna be like da 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 da, and you're gonna be like what? And you're gonna be like, why didn't you tell me?
Why you tell me? I'll be like this, okay? Yes. Oh wow. Hey, Brian, what's over there?
Bruh, no.
Just keep looking that way. Just keep looking that way.
You'll try.
Yes.
I'll give you this. You will try.
Yes, I will try. I tried with a Switch.
Yeah.
I was successful one time.
Because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
I didn't care or notice. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, like buying PC is like it's worth your money than like just getting a console at the point. And plus, like, I don't care if I just get a PC because I could play some of my games that I wasn't able to play.
Huh.
Yeah. Like I can finally play GTA 5 again because my friend bought it for me for my birthday a few years ago, and I can't stream it anymore on GeForce.
Honestly, when I was younger, I wanted to play GTA 5 so bad, but now
do not buy the new trilogy.
I'm not. I heard how awful it was.
Even on PS5, it's like it drips between it goes below 60 FPS.
Yeah, but
on a PS5.
But the thing is, it's a very poorly optimized game that was just used to get a cash grab. Like it was an awful attempt of a cash grab. At this point,
buy the mobile version because that's better. That's better.
Oh no.
Yeah. Like they didn't even try. Like even on Switch, like I'm glad we have GTA on Switch, but like it's even worse. Oh yeah, and the physical versions are delayed until 2022.
Say that again.
The physical version of GTA, the definitive edition, is delayed till 2022.
Yeah. Well, you know.
See,
Sorry, just
during Christmas break, do you plan on seeing Spider-Man?
probably.
My mom and I are so hyped.
Oh yeah, it's super hype. I heard they're keeping Tom Holland as Spider-Man, which is nice.
Yeah, for there's gonna be there's gonna be like 30 more movies.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so people thought that this is gonna be his last Spider-Man movie. I'm like, why was it be his last? He's hard.
I'm like, they didn't even mention anything about it.
Yeah.
First off, it's obviously the thing. If Sony and Marvel are going to work together for a Spider-Man movie,
yeah,
that's good.
So far, it's working because it hasn't.
There was a huge issue before about it, but something happens.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what was I to say? Oh my god! I was supposed to say something, and
then your mind just went.
No, but yeah, I'm like.
Your mind just blanked so hard.
Like, what?
You're like, who am I again?
I'm like, what? So how was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. I mean, my aunt and her family came over. My grandpa came over, and we just had Thanksgiving. It was honestly, Thanksgiving break was just relaxing for me, which I really do appreciate. I appreciate it.
I texted you happy Thanksgiving. I'm like, dude, I'm so grateful of to have a friend like you.
Oh no, I don't text people. I just assume they know I'm thankful for them, and that's it. Do you know I am thankful?
I knew I'm like, I know Brandon sees this. I know.
Yeah.
He knows.
I was about to say, people who know me, even if I don't text you, I care about you. But you want to know what I am thankful for? Therapy. Because therapy helped me in September, and that's all I can ask for. That reminds me, I need to schedule one.
Yes.
The counseling center. Because my mom is like, Brandon, you should schedule therapy. I think it'd be best for you. And I'm like, fine. You're probably not wrong because I am an anxiety-ridden mess.
You're gonna play would playing Bloodborne help?
What?
Would playing Bloodborne help?
Possibly, but I don't just want to go into your room just to play Bloodborne. And rub in your face down good at the game.
I don't care. I'm off on the game.
Yeah, at this literally, I sat there
in
our basement, and you're just in shock as I'm like, oh, I've never been this fast. Okay,
he looks so innocent.
I'm more of like, here's the thing. For people who are into Harry Potter, I'm like a mix of Ravenclaw and Slytherin. Because I'm more of a Ravenclaw. Well, the one I'm not is Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
And I'm not Gryffindor in the slightest. And I have the outward personality of a Hufflepuff. I'm really a Ravenclaw with hints of Slytherin in there. But it's very much the thing where it's just people don't expect me to actually be good at those games. And I'm just like, okay, you wanna know what? This is fine.
Yeah, I'm getting next this month's free PS Plus games. One of them is a game called Mortal Shell. It's other Dark Souls game.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be down trying that and torture myself with that.
I mean, there's a bunch of Dark Souls type games.
There's a game called Hellpoint, which is the Mac version of Dark Souls.
Say that again.
A game called Hellpoint.
And I know they're releasing Elden Ring actually very soon,
I think
which
that's Xbox exclusive.
No, I'm pretty sure that's also PS5 and Xbox.
I thought it was Microsoft exclusive.
No, I'm pretty.
Let me see. I'm looking this up.
He's looking this up now because he isn't sure. He isn't sure.
I'm not sure. Oh, recently I've been playing a lot of Fallout 4.
Oh, my brother and my father love Fallout.
Yeah, I got it free because so if you log onto a PS5, you get a bunch of free games. And so what I did was I went to Game Lab, logged onto my account, and boom, I have these games in my account.
And you were fine.
Oh, also you're right. Elden Ring is coming on PS5.
Yeah, I was about to say that I remember.
Yeah, also I love the 1950s vibe in Fallout 4, and my mom was like, "Oh wait, what game is? We watching?" I'm like, "No, I'm playing a game." It has this music. I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah.
I'm like, Mom. So imagine in the 1950s, the atomic bomb went off, and now everyone and people woke up, and it's now the year 2200 and something.
Yep.
And it's just like, okay.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Yeah.
Sorry. When I kind of to help myself focus sometimes, I usually just double multitask. Especially so I'm doing Sudoku. I promise you I am listening to you. I'm also focusing on the constant flash that's going on the screen right now. It's like a little green line.
Yes. Well,
which I find
it's
hysterical.
it's Christmas season.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah. I am for Thanksgiving. I am not going to talk about my Thanksgiving.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah, I won't ask.
Yeah.
And we will just leave it at that. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But on Monday, I came back. I had to go back home because Monday was Julia's birthday.
Oh, how was?
She's 15 now.
15.
Yeah.
Really?
It's scary. Now
No,
she's talking to boys. I'm like, Julia, what did I tell you? No boys until I get married.
No, not that. No, not that. Because then she won't have any. Please tell me you got that joke.
Yes.
Okay, I just need to make sure you that disapproving stare wasn't just you not understanding what I said, but you actually getting the joke that you are never going to get married.
I got the joke.
Okay. I'm proud of myself for that one.
Yes, I know.
You set yourself up for that one hard.
Yes,
you very much did.
I did. I should have seen it coming.
You should have watched your words.
Yes, I should have.
So hard.
Yeah. So she's 15. It's scary. It's scary. Because I remember it was like yesterday. She was just a little baby who was a brat, and now she's just a bigger brat.
I mean, she is still your sister, though.
Yes.
No matter what, that isn't going to change. She's still your sister, and I know, especially with siblings, sometimes they hate each other, but they really do care about one another. You know?
Yeah.
Like I care for my sister, even though I want to like pull her hair out sometimes.
And I'm so concerned about the Justin Bieber posters.
No, I fixed. No, I mean, it was a phase, and she just never took it down.
She still has them. I'm like.
Here's the thing: you keep mementos from your childhood in your room always. You always keep mementos of your childhood in your room. You know that. Even you do.
Yeah.
What's one thing you have as a child that you still have in your room?
My stuffed bear that my mom gave me when the day I was born.
Exactly. And I still have stuff from sometimes they're like really personal to me, but there's some stuff I have in there that's like 8 years old or like 10 years old or something like that. And then there's some other stuff that honestly is just Legos that I've always just kept in my room, even though I built them like 8 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I still have Legos.
Yeah, and then there's some that are really just like or stuffed animals or like board games or something like that. You always keep stuff that you have in your childhood in your room still, so it's not honestly that bad for me. What she did, what that is, it's not horrible at all. You know?
Yeah. Oh, so shout out to our tonight is our last Overwatch match for the semester. We're versing Tennessee.
Which Tennessee State University?
Let me see.
Like, there has to be multiple Tennessees.
This is the most card I made.
UTK Sports. Huh. Oh, it's an Overwatch game.
Yeah.
I can never do that. Because people, most the esports things are like CS:GO and that type of stuff, which is like very much team based. Yeah. I can't do it.
Yeah.
That is the thing.
Yeah. Also, we're starting a Fortnite team.
God no.
Yeah.
God no.
Yes. I'm so happy.
I hate every bit of that.
I'm like, yes.
I know you're happy about it.
I am so happy.
I'm like, good for you. But at the same time, God help me. Because no.
Yeah, so
no.
So we have Overwatch, CS:GO, FIFA, Rocket League, Smash, Apex, Call of Duty, Valorant, Destiny, Halo, Six Siege, Knockout City, Minecraft, League of Legends.
Why do you have Minecraft on there?
I don't know. Madden, NHL, Tekken, Fortnite, Guilty Gear, and Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Huh.
Also, the console room is now open to everyone.
The console.
Yeah, we have 2 game labs. The PC room,
and
there's one for esports, and the second room, which is for the consoles and a few PCs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's open to everyone now.
Huh? When did they open that up?
Like if you maybe I think last week.
You think they would have sent an email of some kind?
Yeah, you would think. You would think.
But no. I mean, obviously they might send it next year. I don't know. I don't care anymore.
Also, we're getting a jersey soon.
You are?
Yeah. And
Is this like the generic Iona jersey that they have for some fields, or is this something completely different?
for like since athletes have jerseys in esports, like esports teams have jerseys.
Huh.
Yes, and so I designed the jersey, and coach modified my design.
Okay.
Let's see a picture of it.
I'll wait until you pull it up.
Yes, I'm finding it in Discord. Oh yeah. Also, if any girls was listening, they want a Valorant team full of females.
Good luck finding that.
And our gamer tag is going on the back.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Skies?
Yes, guys, me. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna have lunch or dinner later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have I have multiple things to do today, so it's just like ugh. But we're fine. We're chill. We're cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So also, I pay WIP. We each had to pay $33 for jerseys, and also we could get multiple, like maybe for our family members, and instead of our last names, esports teams have their gamer tag. So mine's gonna say Antex224.
Okay.
And we have to wear them.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
An esports team is something I've always found very interesting, but something I don't feel
so
like I'd be
glad
good in.
it finally has it.
Oh, it's really nice. It's just something I don't think I do because I know I'd be the one to screw things up, and then everyone will just judge me.
I'm a console player. I've been playing. I'm using controller for all the games, and I need to force myself to use keyboard and mouse. I'm like,
well, it's hard, right?
It's so hard. It's
a translation.
I've been getting better.
Yeah, at least you're getting better.
Yeah.
At least you're learning.
Yeah, at least learning.
Keep in mind, CS:GO and Valorant.
Oh, I know I'm terrible at this.
And all that stuff is something I'm not comfortable in at all.
For me, CS:GO, since I stream GeForce, it's just luck for me. I'm like,
I was about to say, I don't like those type of games. It's just something
it's so stressful.
It's something I don't vibe with.
It's so stressful.
And that is fine.
So how do you get better at Siege? That's neat thing.
Yeah. How do you get better at Siege? You don't. What? You don't.
You just keep playing.
You pray.
You pray.
You pray that someone just is worse than you.
You pray your Wi-Fi is good.
Yeah, that seems about accurate.
Yeah. Yeah, playing Siege on a controller is not easy.
Yeah, seems like it.
Yeah.
Like it's. I don't know why. It's just.
So you haven't been to Game Lab yet?
Have I been to the Game Lab? I've seen it.
I've been in it.
No.
Okay. After this, I
quickly because also I have a class at 6:30.
Yeah, also, you're allowed to bring your own games and put in consoles or even log onto your own account.
Which is honestly, that's actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
Although I
get to play Metroid Dread at 1080p.
I saw you play that the other day. I was like,
I finished the story.
Oh God, how was that final boss fight and figuring that out for you?
So you finished it, right?
Yeah, I finished.
I was just shocked. Like, okay, spoilers. If anyone's
3, 2, 1, talk.
Her father? I'm sorry, what? Her father? Like the guy's the boss that.
You see, I was talking about how that boss fight was, not the twist.
Oh, so the boss fight at first I lost a few times, but then I got the gist of it.
Yeah. Because
there's a lot of flipping around.
There's a lot of flipping around, and when it's gold, the person's invulnerable, and the only way you can damage him is doing those melee counters, which is actually really nice. But the thing about Metroid Dread is that, it's dreadful because, in a sense, when you first fight the enemies, or when you run to any of them, you can't do anything.
Some of the items I can't get with regards to the speed boost. For you to use the speed boost, like I can't get it because it's so tricky. The speed boost.
Yeah, those are supposed to be tricks. I actually 100% the game.
Like I'm at like 64% or 70%.
Yeah, I mean you could also just go back and just 100%.
But I got
from there. It's not that.
The game.
There's YouTube like videos on how to do it. That's the thing.
The game in dark mode is like is 1080p. I think close to 1080p. It looks. I'm like, oh wow, this is what playing 1080p is like. And I'm like,
yeah. Metroid Dread is fun as well because
the
But especially at the beginning, you have zero idea what to do, and like especially with those Emmys, which are a huge portion of the game.
those are scary.
You can't kill them really.
Yeah.
So you have to run.
You know, games 2D,
Because
the
when they
scary.
said you have a 99% chance of death, you have a 99% chance of death because most of the time their counter, which is like a split-second thing, is randomized at different time intervals. So it's not something you can consistently do.
Yeah. Oh, Metroid Dread is one of the nominees for Game of the Year, the Game Awards.
What?
It's Metroid Dread.
What are the other nominees, if I can ask?
Let's see.
As if it's Metroid Dread,
Let's see.
then
Okay. Let's see.
where are like the other games that can be then? Because I'm not sure what other games
so
for
nominees are Deathloop.
Deathloop.
It's a game made by Bethesda.
Okay, keep going.
It Takes Two. The co-op game.
The what? Is it that co-op game that
the married couple gets divorced?
Oh yeah.
It turns into dolls.
Yeah.
The Metroid Dread.
Okay.
Psychonauts 2. I have Psychonauts 1 on my computer.
Psychonauts 2? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the
Psychonauts 2 is coming out.
Okay, what's the other one?
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. That's a PS5 game exclusive.
Okay, is that what else?
And Resident Evil Village. Resident Evil 8.
Okay.
Yeah, those are Game of the Year.
There isn't any Game of the Year awards Oscar baits, so call it. It doesn't seem like there are any there because Ratchet and Clank and Psychonauts 2 are games that I think generally a lot of people do like. Metroid Dread and Resident Evil Village are games that have huge fan bases.
Yeah.
I don't know what Deathloop is, but It Takes Two I heard was actually a really good game.
Yeah. Best game direction, the nominees are Deathloop, It Takes Two, Returnal.
What is Deathloop?
Psychonauts 2 and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
What the?
Look at that. Best ongoing game, the nominees are Apex Legends, Call of Duty Warzone, Final Fantasy 14 Online, Fortnite, and Genshin Impact. I voted for Fortnite. The best indie game.
Basic.
Best indie games nominees are 12 Minutes.
What is Deathloop?
Death Doors, Kenna, Bridge of Spirits, Inscription, and Loop Hero.
Blackroom's is always a time loop called dies in the course of escape mission. They resets failed to kill. Oh, it's pretty much just like he has to break. Oh, it's like a time loop chain.
It's similar to Dishonored.
Yeah.
Best debut indie nominees are Kenya, Bridge of Spirits, Sable, The Artful Escape, The Forgotten City, and Valhalla.
Yeah.
Best narrative nominees are Deathloop, It Takes Two, Life is Strange: True Colors, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, and Psychonauts 2.
Okay, that's interesting.
Best art direction nominees are Deathloop, Kenna, Bridge of Spirits, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and The Artful Escape.
Okay.
The best score and music nominees are Cyberpunk 2077, Deathloop, Nier Replicant version 1.1.2247, version 0.1.224744871139. That's the actual title.
Huh.
Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy and The Artful Escape. Best audio design nominees are Deathloop, Forza Horizon 5, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Resident Evil Village, and Returnal.
Okay.
There are also best performances of actresses or actors. Games for Impact. Nominees are Before Your Eyes, Boyfriend's Dungeon, Chicory, Life is Strange: True Colors, No Longer Home. Best community support nominees are Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14 Online, Fortnite, and No Man's Sky.
Okay.
Best mobile game presented by Verizon nominees are Fantasian, Genshin Impact, League of Legends Wild Rift, Marvel Future Revolution, and Pokemon Unite. Best VR and AR nominees are Hitman 3, I Expect You to Die 2, Lone Echo 2, Resident Evil 4, and Sniper Elite VR.
Okay, I would let you continue on, but like, it's 6, and I have a night class to go to.
Oh yeah, also got straight again. All right,
Yeah,
well, hope maybe I think we have next week. I think we have the last.
We have
report, right?
next week, and then I think the week after that might be start of finals.
Yeah. So all right, so we'll see you next week.
Okay,
So I'm Anthony.
and I'm Brandan.
Yes, and have a good weekend, and we'll see you next Thursday.
And I will be napping after my night class.
I can picture that. I can vouch for him.
Because it is necessary and it is vital. Have a great week.